Hey Psych Thoughts fans, welcome back. Today I want to discuss something that I really enjoyed from the 80s, and that was probably the Police's Synchronicity album. Wait a minute, we're not going to talk about that synchronicity. We're going to talk about the other synchronicity. We're going to talk about when things kind of happen and you think that that's a coincidence, this couldn't be random. That's known as synchronicity. And today as we're looking at Carl Jung, we're going to talk about synchronicity, and maybe it happens to you. Who knows? So come with me on Psych Thoughts today. Synchronicity was a term that was coined by Carl Jung. Now, Carl, as we talked about in the introduction, he was big into the occult and different things, and Carl really believed that things don't always happen by chance. That if things happen at least twice, there's something other than it being random, that it has some hidden meaning, and there's a probability that this is meant for you to pay attention. So he really kind of thought about that there's labeling things as a coincidence that are not actually due to chance, that they happen for a reason. Okay? Instead, he believed that the occurrences are directly related to the observer's mind. It's whatever you're kind of thinking, what's on your mind, and to serve to provide a powerful insight and direction and guidance. Where did he get this idea and how did he come up with it? It was basically from a famous story. Carl Jung was seeing a young lady in therapy, and the young lady was very rational and very matter of the fact, and she was very reluctant to open up about her dreams and different things so that Carl could kind of explain what was going on with her. But one day during a session, she started talking about having a dream about a brooch that was shaped like a scarab or a beetle, and it was golden in color. At the same time, at the same time, wrong person, totally wrong person. At the same time, Jung started hearing a sound at his window, a tapping noise, and so he got up and went over to see what was going on. When he got over there on the window was a scarab or a beetle, just like the woman had dreamed about. And believe it or not, it was in gold color, which was odd because they were not known for that region that he was in. So he took the scarab, put it in his hand, walked over to the woman and showed it to her to kind of see your dreams, you dreamed about this and now it manifests here. It's trying to tell you something because that could not have happened by chance. And so that gave him this idea of synchronicity. Now, we've all been thinking about something or someone, and then in the next minute they're there, okay? Or you dream that you're kind of finding something, or you promise something, or you lost something, and then you find it in a few days of gone. According to Jung, these were all examples of synchronicity. We always see that they play out in symbols and in dreams, numbers. I keep coming across the number 5. I got to play that in the lottery. Yes. Random events that seem random, but they keep coming up. Conversations that you keep having over and over and over. Basically, all these things, even spontaneous encounters. You meet somebody that you just thought of and you meet them again and you haven't thought about them in years and all of a sudden you meet them. He believed that that has something to tell you. That synchronicity kind of could aid in awakening you and your full potential, okay, to get in touch with your inner self, okay? And so he really used a lot becoming aware of our synchronicity to help us to move through this world and kind of understand things. If you ever want to develop your increased ability to recognize the ideas about synchronicity, it's basically possible to uncover new ideals, okay? And so that you can live a happier, healthier life, which basically, Jung said, don't take anything as a random happening, that it didn't happen just because, well, this just happened. Think about it and see how it affects your life and how it affects you moving forward, because it could be a sign from your collective unconscious, it could be anything else to kind of give you better insight to who you are and how you are. Synchronicity is ever present, according to Jung. All right? The reality, for those who know it or have seen it, it helps us to understand where we're going and what we're doing. So in the big picture, when things happen and they happen more than twice, it's probably not random. It's the universe trying to tell you something. That's synchronicity. As always, I hope that you enjoy these videos. If you do, like and make sure you subscribe, because you don't want to miss any more of these bizarre, thought-provoking things about psychology and everything that's related to psychology, because psychology is everywhere. And as always, I hope that you are doing well. We'll see you soon. Bye.